God. What's up, you guys? I hope y'all are doing well. I'm gonna do my best not to make this live too long, okay? Um, we're gonna get straight into it. Really, we're gonna talk about this Cancer full moon. If you are in my moon child tribe, I did send you guys the journals, so make sure you journal on those at some point this week. We're going to be doing a full moon Cancer tarot spread. We're going to be doing an inner child healing and meditation to trust yourself. But I give you guys some ritual tips that you can do. And we're going to talk about the astrology of this moon. Okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Obviously, the sun is in Capricorn, the moon is in Cancer, so that is creating a square, which is our full moon, right? This is dealing with the balance between our domesticity, our home base, our nurturing spirit, our emotional selves, and our career, our reputation, our accountability, the structural aspects of ourselves, right? So, you know, attachments, love, mothering, inner child healing, all associated with Cancer, law, achievements, rewards, punishments, all associated with Capricorn. So this moon is inviting us to balance out those energies and release anything that stands in the way of that balance, okay? You need to balance out your definition of unconditional love and conditional love. You need to get your house in order. I would recommend that you do some cleaning, some reorganizing of things. Create a new routine for yourself. Give yourself some new responsibilities and deadlines. You don't want to neglect either end of that spectrum, basically. Otherwise, it will definitely have a blowback. Ideally, you want to find that balance, and that's exactly what this moon invites you to do. Over the next couple of weeks, you'll be able to see what that means specifically for you. But this moon is going to be the most intense, first for cardinal signs and then for fixed signs. If you don't know what that is just modalities of signs. So cardinal includes Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. Fixed includes Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus. Okay. Some things may be exposed or illuminated, emotionally speaking, that you've been avoiding during this moon. I would encourage you to tap into that energy. Do not run away from it. Lean into it. This is definitely a time to clear up those past patterns, those things that you've tucked away emotionally, that you've been avoiding, that keep coming back to haunt you in one way or another. Especially as it relates to matters of the heart, home, family, inner child healing, and motherhood, you know, or your relationship with your mother. The moon is in harmony with our North Node, which is encouraging us more to purge these energies that are not serving us emotionally speaking and push forward. And the sun is in alignment with Pluto, which again encourages that transformation, that purging, that karmic release. So make sure that you do take advantage of this energy. Any revelations that you have under this influence are definitely going to be intense, and they are going to affect you for a long time to come, if not for the rest of your life. So be aware, you know, of the messages that you're getting, or the revelations that you're seeing, or the epiphanies that you're having. Yeah, I would say that is about it. As far as astrology, the moon is in opposition with Pluto. This is going to cause us to go deeper into ourselves to figure out what our needs actually are, and kind of dig into the root of our compulsions, which is a good thing. We're going to be a little bit more sensitive and empathetic, which can be a bad thing because the energy of other people can be draining for us. And then the moon is in a trine with Neptune. This is bringing a cooperation between our sense of emotion and our sense of idealism and the things that we want, as far as our dreams. So we're kind of cosmically aware that we're connected to everything under this influence, and that is an environment for abundance to thrive. So that's a good thing. It invites compassion and healing and release, imagination, dream work, fantasy, all good things. Of course, the energy is in alignment with Cancer. So with that being said, you want to focus on forward movement from the heart. You want to focus on balancing out your romantic relationships and one-on-one partnerships. You want to focus on building effective community, and thriving on your emotions as a function of your community rather than feeling drained as a function of your community. You want to focus on figuring out where you're emotionally fulfilled and being willing to take a risk to add what you need in order to add to your fulfillment, or actually balance out, the scales of your fulfillment. You also want to be focused on your intuition, your fertility, your empathy. All those things are going to be highlighted. You want to honor the goddess, the mother, the ability to bring life into the world within you, even if that's not through having children. We bring life through this world, into this world through our ideas. We bring life into this world through the meals that we make, through the magic that we perform, through the relationships that we build. So think about that, even if you don't have kids. But if you do have kids, definitely focus on that mother energy. Even if you don't have kids, focus on the mother energy for you, and honor that energy within yourself. Again, dream work is an important thing to focus on with this energy as well. Some of the negative things that are going to be coming up under this influence: self-pity, depression, clinginess, negativity, moodiness, emotional manipulation, oversensitivity, self-absorption, and martyr syndrome. Those are things, if you feel yourself falling into that, you want to immediately snap yourself out of it and say, hey, let's not do this, let's do something else, because this is not what we wanted to do. This is not how we wanted this to go. I didn't mean to turn the comments off, y'all. So make sure that you remain aware of that, okay? I sent you guys your journals. I'm going to read them out here. What energies can be cleared from your aura in order to create a space for emotional growth and opportunity? What energies can you invite into your home to promote security, harmony, and love? How are you currently turning these energies away? What is the truth about the root of your emotions and emotional avoidance? What vulnerabilities have you been hiding from, and what do you intend to release to face them? And then lastly, write a letter to your inner child or past self, talking through, identifying, forgiving yourself for, and releasing past emotional trauma. Light a white candle and burn afterwards, or keep it for 9 days and then discard it after the 9 days, especially if it's about trauma and forgiveness they're releasing, because you don't want to carry that with you, right? Okay, moving along. If you are in Glow Up Goddess, I did send you guys some additional journals that go along with this energy and getting out of your own way emotionally, so you'll want to answer those. I might reuse these later, but I'm not going to include them in this live, okay? So the ritual is very simple. You're going to write a letter to your inner child, and you're going to write a letter to the mother and yourself and your mother. And you're going to get either 9 tea light candles, or you're going to get 1 7-day candle and 2 tea lights, or you're going to get 9 chime candles. You can work with however many candles you want. I'm using the number 9 because 9 is associated with the energy of Cancer and represents spirituality, depth, completion, and fulfillment, okay? It welcomes in endings that come with new beginnings, and that's what we want to do. So I will be using 9, but you can do whatever you want. I'm using white candles. You can use white, blue, yellow. Those are colors that I would recommend. I'm using all white because that's what I have. I kind of might go get a blue candle sometime this week just to continue this as we move into the last quarter moon, but that'll be a whole different thing that I'll talk to y'all about next week if I end up doing it, okay? But I'm using white candles. I'm gonna dress my candles with rose for protection and purification. I'm gonna use calendula for calming and healing. I'm gonna use blue lotus for psychic awareness and protection. I'm gonna use mugwort for fertility, goddess energy, protection, and cleansing. And I'm going to use some there's something else, you guys. I can't think of what it is, but there's one more herb that I'm using. You can use whatever you want. I'm just using any herbs that represent protection, purity, fertility, things like that. So find you a mix of herbs that you like to represent those energy. I'm using 4 different herbs for my 9 candles, okay? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to write my letters. I'm going to light my candles. I'm going to let one set of them burn all the way down tonight, and then I'm going to have another set that I'm going to light that I'm going to burn over a period of 9 days, okay? That's what I'm going to do. You don't have to do that, but that's what I'm going to do. In addition to that, what have I done? I started cleaning my house. I didn't get a chance to finish cleaning as much as I wanted to. Because I don't really do like a deep clean for the full moon. But I had a busy day. Y'all know I'll be having bookings with the full moon, so I'm not going to complain about that. But my house is pretty clean. I still have a few more things that I want to do. So I'm going to wait until I finish those to take my spiritual bath. And then after I take my spiritual bath, I'm going to do my candles. And I'm going to do it in that order. You don't have to do it in that order, but that's the order in which I'm going to do it, okay? I'm going to finish cleaning my house. I'm going to take my spiritual bath. I'm going to do my candle work, okay? So that's our ritual. As far as the bath, I'm going to put some Himalayan sea salt. I'm going to put some moonstone. I'm going to put some white and yellow roses. I'm going to put some lemon balm, some calendula, a little bit of aloe, some rose water, some chamomile. I'm going to put some frankincense oil and a little bit of patchouli oil. I might put a little bit of calendula or chamomile oil in there. I'm going to speak over my bath. And I'm going to just stay in the tub for 20 to 45 minutes. And that's going to be my bath. So that's what I'm going to do. You guys are welcome to do the same thing, or you don't have to. It's up to you, okay? I'm just telling y'all what I'm doing, because y'all be asking me. I'm going to, again, finish cleaning my house. Top to bottom, I mopped the floors today. I have like to finish doing laundry. I got a mop in here in my office. And then I need to clean out both tubs for the restrooms, and I'll be done. So I'm going to finish that sometime between tonight and the morning. And once I finish that, I'm going to do my bath and I'm going to do my candles. And I want to clean first because I'm inviting purity and protection with my candle work. So I want to start with a clean base, okay? I would encourage you to have tea while you're doing this ritual. So whether you want to have your tea while you're in the bath or you want to have your tea while you're doing your candles, it's up to you. But I would encourage you to have some tea as a part of this ritual, just for comfort, for peace, and for health. You want to, after you clean your house, smudge with some sort of smudge. If you don't have sage, you can use lavender, you can use rosemary, you can use frankincense, you can use benzoin, you can use palo santo, you can use sweetgrass. There's so many different smudges that you can use. Just find something to burn and invite some smoke in for the air element to purify. So that is what I'm going to be doing. And again, you want to write a letter to your inner child. And just release anything that you need to release. Go back and talk to your inner child. Let them know anything that you feel like you need to let them know in order to help them move forward and heal. You could sit with that letter for a little while, or you can burn it right away. It's up to you and how you want to do it. So yeah, that's the ritual, you guys. And then I've given you all the journals, right? Another thing that you can do, before I move on to add to your spell, you can add a picture of yourself as a child with your letter. You can let it sit under the full moon with some crystals and let that charge up before you burn it up. You can sit it on your altar and ask your ancestors for healing and uplifting. So those are things you can do to kind of power up that energy as well. Am I making sense? I see that y'all are in here, but I don't see nothing in the chat except for something about tech. Okay, and then for the bath, you do your bath ingredients. Get you some candles to light with your bath if you want. You don't have to. I'm going to probably, like I said, do this in the order of finishing my house cleansing, finishing my cleansing of myself and my body, and then doing my candle work. And I probably will let this go tonight, and then I'm going to do one over the next 9 days. So yeah, you guys can choose which one you want to do. Okay, now let's get into this tarot spread, and then we're going to do a meditation, and then I'm going to close out. So where am I currently emotionally speaking? How does it look and feel? Where am I currently emotionally speaking, and how does it look and feel? What is blocking me from staying connected with my heart and higher self? What is arising now from my unconscious mind for healing and release? What do I need to forgive and let go of? What do I need to embrace for emotional growth? How can I nurture and improve my home environment? What am I missing in my dreams, and how can I better commit to dream work? What issues with my mother have served as blocks to me mothering myself or my children? And then additional lunar guidance and oracles. So we've got our cards out. I'm going to pull a few oracles, and then we'll get into it. And like I said, after that, we'll do a meditation, and we'll be out of here. We're making good timing. We're only at 18 minutes so far, and we're really almost done, you guys. This is going to be one of the only lunar lives that I do that is public. From now moving forward, I'm going to go back to doing them via Zoom and putting out my event tickets. If you are subscribed, of course, you have it included in your Moonlit Magician or Global Goddess subscription. So you guys will have access to that, or access to the recording. I might upload them to YouTube like later on after the fact down the line. But I kind of miss the intimacy of that, so I'm going to go back to doing it that way. I might do a lunar event live on YouTube quarterly, or if I do a live event, it will be different from what I give to my subscribers. And if you're interested in subscribing, you can visit 11moons11.com/plans-pricing, okay? And you can subscribe to Moonlit Magicians or Glow Up Goddess. It lets you know what all's included in there on the site, and you can just sign up accordingly. Hey boo, what's up? Oh, I don't know why I felt like it was fitting to use my circle cards for this reading. Maybe because the moon, the mother, all this circular womb energy. But yeah, we're using the Mother of Peace and the tea leaf oracles. I'm also going to use my postcards from Spirit, which we're going to start this reading with. And of course, we are going to end with a lovely star seed. I might pull from my Moonology deck as well, but honestly, probably not, you guys. Probably not. Probably just leave it at this. What's up, boo? How you doing? What you doing? Okay, where are you currently emotionally speaking? How does it look and feel? We have the High Priestess. So currently, you are in the space of digging through your emotional depths and trying to trust your intuition and honor your feelings, which comes with setting boundaries, you know, and honoring your higher self. As you learn how to balance your higher and lower self, okay? We also have the teapot. It says deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So how does it look and feel? It looks like better friendships. It looks like better communications. It looks like depth in your relationships. And it feels good. Feels damn good if you ask me. Okay. I said I was going to read the postcard from Spirit at the beginning of this, but obviously I didn't. So we're going to do it at the end. Why not? Or maybe in the middle. I don't know. What is blocking me from staying connected with my heart and higher self? We have the sun and the apple. Listen, temptation is always going to tempt you. Don't fuck up your happiness chasing temptation. And that has to do with whether you're in a relationship and somebody over here catching your eye, whether you have a job and you feel like you want your own business because it looks so glamorous and easy, even though it's not, and it's stressful as hell, whether it looks like, you know, you've been blessed with abundance in a community of people, but because it doesn't look and feel the way that you thought it would, you have no gratitude for it. You know, yes, there's always going to be something more, something better, something greater, but don't get caught up in the temptation and lose sight of the sun that you have surrounding you, because that's what's blocking you from staying connected with your heart. You get so caught up in the details and the extra shit that you want and wanting more and always looking to expand and achieve that you lose sight of your actual intention, which is to love, to build, to connect, to thrive, right? Okay, moving along. What is arising now from your unconscious mind for healing and release? You have the Tower and the coins. Listen, you had to lose. You had to take a loss. You had to have some things blow up in your face financially in order for you to get your shit together. But guess what? Now it's coming in. It might be not coming in as fast as you wanted to, but it's coming in consistently. Okay? And you don't have to worry about if your bills are going to be paid, because you know at the end of the day, it's going to get worked out. Did it get messy? Absolutely. Were you a little bit embarrassed and ashamed of your situation? Absolutely. But should you continue holding that and identifying with that? Absolutely not. Because just as quickly as your financial situation got turned upside down, it definitely can be moved forward. Okay. Something in the past that you need to forgive and let go of. We have the Emperor in the box. So forgive yourself for not having the security and stability to build the proper foundation for you to be able to grow on. You always think, oh, if I would have did this, oh, I could have did this, I should have did that. But at the end of the day, in doing that, you are blocking your blessings from your gifts. You're blocking yourself from your gifts. Like, forgive yourself. Yeah, you missed that opportunity because you wasn't ready for it at the time, but that does not mean that it can't come back around and you can't rebuild that foundation. Okay? So just be patient with yourself and allow that to happen. Um, Something to embrace that will help you grow emotionally. You need to embrace forgiveness for the emotional disappointments and betrayals that you suffered. That does not mean that you're always going to be experiencing that. There's love and romance on the other side of you. There is abundance in love on the other side for you. But you got to get over being hurt. Yeah, somebody hurt you. Yes, somebody lied to you. Yes, somebody betrayed to you. Okay? It happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. You are not special. I'm sorry to let you know that you are not special. You don't have to walk around identifying and carrying that, because that don't have to be your experience. No relationship is perfect, but that doesn't mean that you cannot be loved to life, okay? And then you're never going to get it if you're continuously holding on to this and expecting this to happen. Y'all know what the Three of Swords means. I'm not even about to go into that. Definitely giving betrayal, heartbreak, disappointment. I can't trust nobody, okay? So what do you need to embrace? You need to embrace forgiveness and romance, okay? Period. How can I nurture and improve my home environment? We got the Queen of Wands and the Sunrise. Listen, I told y'all, clean your house, clean yourself, invite new ideas, new inspiration in. Make space. What do you have to do to, make space for this sunrise? Cleanse in order to find your inspiration, in order to find your fire, in order to find your power, in order to reclaim your independence. So you have to restructure, reorganize, and get your house in order. You have to stand confident and strong on the fact that your house is in order and you that bitch in that house, okay? So once you've done that, then you can walk into the sunrise, okay? That's how you nurture and improve your home environment. Simple. What am I missing in my dreams, and how can I better commit to dream work? We got the 10 of Discs and the Target. Listen, you're over here dreaming about wealth. You're over here dreaming about manifestation. You're over here dreaming about family and abundance and longevity of your goals and commitment and building of your wealth, right? This is what's in your dreams. You're missing it. You can commit to it by focusing on your goals. If you know what your goals are as it relates to your dreams, then you have a better idea of what the hell is going on. You have to be intentional when it comes to your dream work. And this Target card lets you know that a goal-oriented person, you got to be goal-oriented when it comes to tapping into that energy, because something is being revealed to you about your financial abundance and expansion within your dreams, and you're missing it because you're not committed to doing your dream work. You're not committed to remembering your dreams. You're not committed to accessing the subconscious information that may be blocking you from the abundance that you seek. Okay? So, and can't nobody change that but you. What issues with your mother have served as blocks to you mothering yourself or your children? You got the Hangman and the Pineapple. Some of you guys had too much structure in the home. Some of you guys didn't have enough structure. The ones of you who had too much structure in the home had a hard time reconciling with the fact that because you had too much structure, you felt the need to rebel, and your sense of rebellion got you in trouble because you didn't feel like you had the emotional space to be yourself within your household. Those of you who did not have enough structure need to reconcile with the fact that your lack of structure within the home kind of created a pattern of laziness, of self-deception, and of emotional avoidance for you that you are still trying to correct to this day. And a part of you blames your mother for that. Okay? So whichever side of that spectrum you fall on, you guys need to reconcile with that and understand that that's your block. It's keeping you stuck. You over here rebelling against yourself, thinking you still rebelling against your mama because you have an unhealed inner child trauma. You over here not able to keep your commitments with anything or finish anything because you don't know how to see anything through because you're not used to having structure and holding yourself accountable. Get it together. Get it together. Okay? Additional lunar guidance and oracles. We have the 10 of Swords in October. This is telling me y'all need to get out of your head. Get out of your head and into your body. Back in October, we definitely were going through Scorpio season. It was a lot of digging and emotional depth and spiritual insight coming through, and the message of get out of your head and into your body kept on coming up, because I kept telling y'all, dig into your spiritual self. Know that there's more than what you see at the surface in the picture. Okay? And it's from that space that you're going to be able to create. So these together are just giving me this energy of get out of your head and into your body. October until now definitely has been a shedding period for us. We're preparing for the actual new year, which is the spring equinox, okay? And that's not until March. So October was the beginning of our shedding period. It's like our last trimester in the womb before we come out. And we have to not be afraid of it, such that it keeps us up at night, because we don't know how to sacrifice and make room. We don't know how to purge, cleanse, and protect ourselves and maintain our boundaries and structure, right? So there you go. That's one message. We got the Seven of Swords and the Diamonds. Do not be so busy in denial of things that you have been unwilling to face within your emotions and mentality that you miss the gifts and rewards that Spirit has in store for you. Okay? Don't do it. All right? And then we have this postcard from Spirit. It says, Dear you, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can, as long as it is not used to manipulate others. The truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results, let go of your fears, and allow the truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. However, this is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is that you want, go for it and be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You'll be so happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results, miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's bountiful lessons and achieve your dreams. Love you always. So again, get out of this loop of self-deception in order to receive the gifts that Spirit has in store for you. I just said that. The message from Spirit said the same thing. This is the starseed that came out big picture thinking. I'm not even going to read it because it's as simple as it sounds. Focus on being visionary. Focus on being inspired. Understand that sometimes you have to focus on the bigger picture to get to the big ideas, okay? You cannot be so caught up in the details and the day-to-day hum and drum that you lose sight of your main intention in the bigger picture and you end up fumbling the bag and getting in your own way. Don't do that. And when I say the bag, I don't just mean the money. I mean the relationship. I mean the job. I mean the friendship. All the things. The opportunity, okay? All the things. I was gonna do a meditation for y'all, but I'm not even gonna do it because half of y'all are not even in here. One, and I feel like y'all not gonna listen to it watching it back. Two, so I will save my meditation for our live on Wednesday. I'm gonna go ahead and end this right here. I hope that you all definitely observe this energy. I have given you all of the tools that you need in order to do so. And I will see you lovely folks on Wednesday. Y'all, by the way, I'm sorry because I was playing around with going live straight from YouTube earlier, and I created a Cancer full moon live. And then I created one on my computer later, and I deleted the wrong one. And I think I sent y'all the older link. It doesn't matter because this is still the right live. But the point is the time was wrong on there. But I had scheduled this live for 9:15. So I'll see you lovelies on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we're going to be talking about the houses and tarot and how to apply that knowledge and use that information in order to manifest and move forward. And then we're going to be doing this inner child and trusting yourself meditation and some pick a number readings. So if y'all can't make it, please try to make it live in that session so y'all can get in on this meditation, because it's going to be really good as we move forward for the 9 days with this ritual. Is there anything else that I wanted to tell y'all? No, I sent everybody the journals. If I did not send you the journals, let me know and I'll send them. But y'all have a good night, and I'll see you lovelies on Wednesday.